So before I got sick, actually in the process of when I got sick, I made a dish that I called Southwestern stew, Bibs style. And it came out absolutely gorgeous, but by the time I finished freeze drying it, I had the dreaded virus. So we ate a bunch of it while I was sick. Even my brother did, and he didn't get it. And we were all right, but I didn't want to take the risk, so I ended up throwing that away. So we're going to make it again because it was just so good. So today we are going to make a Southwestern stew, Bib style. And what we got is we got some beef broth, packet of taco seasoning, a packet, a large can, get my eyeballs out, 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes, 28 cans of Rotel's original diced tomatoes and green chilies, 2 cans of pinto beans. I use bushes because I like those. 2 cans of Muir Glen fire roasted diced potatoes. That fire roasted adds some great flavor to that. 2 cans of Fiesto nacho cheese condensed soup. And 1 pound of lean ground beef that I have browned and drained and rinsed, and it's finished draining off the water now. 1 large, I think that's a sweet onion, and 1 very large, nice looking, yellow bell pepper. So let me get these 2 vegetables prepped up, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, so we're going to take our 2 pounds of ground beef that has been browned, drained, rinsed, and drained, and throw that into our crock pot. We'll take our vegetables, our green peppers and our chopped onion. I coarsely chopped the onion so that we get some nice big pieces in that. I'm going to take my taco seasoning, 1 pouch of taco seasoning, which is 1 ounce. Just sprinkle that over the top of all that. Alright, now we get to the fun stuff. Our diced tomatoes first. Oh wow. There goes my can opener. Okay, we had a little mishap there. My can opener broke and I didn't have another one, so word of advice, always have 2 can openers in the house. So today I went and bought 2 new can openers. That way I got a spare if it ever breaks again. Alright, let's try this again. So we're going to add our Muir Glen fire roasted diced potatoes, 2 cans. Let's see how well this can opener works. We're going to dump that juice and all. 1. 2. 2 cans of pinto beans. 'And I am just going to drain those. Alright, there's my 2 cans of drained pinto beans. Now my rotel, which is the large 28 ounce. Juice and all. And my large 28 ounce whole tomatoes. Juice and all. Now I'm going to take my knife and just kind of cut those in half. Alright, we got our 2 cans of nacho cheese, Fiesta nacho cheese soup from Campbell's. And last but not least, we're going to put some beef stock in there. Beef broth. 2 cups. That's all there is to it. Now I am going to put this on low, and we're going to cook that probably for about 6 hours, just long enough for the onions to get kind of tender in there. And I'll see you when this is ready. Well, I was grilling up my Sunday dinner, nice T-bone steaks, and I got to thinking, I forgot a very important ingredient in this, and that is, whoops, don't make a mess, John. That is a 14-ounce bag of sweet corn, frozen. It's not Southwest stew without the corn in there. Okay, I'll see you when it's ready. Okay, so we have let this cook for 6 hours on low. All those flavors have melded together. The smell of this is absolutely gorgeous. And we got some beautiful stew. So let's fill up our trays. Now I'm going for 3 trays. I want to have some left over. These big tomatoes, I'm just going to give a little chop. Alright. There's one. There's 2. I got these divided out into 10. There's 3, and I have enough left in here to do one more tray, but I'm not going to do that because this is what I'm going to eat for the week. And plus I wanted to squeeze something else into the freeze dryer today. So we got 3 full trays, but this recipe does make enough for 4 full medium-sized trays. Alright, so we'll let this cool down a little bit and then we'll get that into the freezer, get it frozen solid, and next time you see it, it'll be coming out of the freeze dryer. I'll see you then. Hello everyone. So here we have it. my Southwestern beef stew, no, Southwestern stew, Bibs style. If this is good, as good, reconstituted as it was fresh, this is going to be amazing. So, without further ado, let's get this all packaged up. I got these divided into tins, and as usual, I am going to put 3 squares per pouch. And that should make a nice little bowl of cereal. A bowl of cereal. Wake up, y'all. Bowl of stew. I am going to include 1 of these Sailor Boy Pilot Bread crackers, which have an extremely long shelf life. Unfortunately, when I bought these, they were like $6 or $8 or something like that a box. Now, if you can find them, they want $40, so I wouldn't bother buying these until they come back down in price. They're good, but they ain't $40 good. So I thought I'd just take 1 of these and slip it in there with the beef, with the Southwestern stew. And I like to zip them shut, take as much of the environment away as possible while I package everything. I'll get this all packaged, then I'll come back, open these up, put a 300cc O2 absorber in there, and do a double heat seal on the top. So, let me get these packaged up, and then we'll come back and do a taste test. Okay, so that made 10 packets. You may saw me open those for the sets before I heat seal them, because I ended up with 1 extra in my O2 absorbers, and they're packed in tins, and I had 10 bags, and I ended up with 1 left over. I thought, well, maybe I missed 1, but no, they just gave me an extra 1. Alright, so I'll get these put away, and I'll be right back, and we'll do a taste test. Hello everyone. It has been over a week since I made this, and it's finally getting around to doing a taste test. So we're going to taste test my Southwest stew, Bibs style. First thing we need to do is get this opened. Alright, that's what it looks like after being stored for a week. So we're going to pull my cracker out. And we're going to pull our O2 absorber out. And I'm thinking we're going to start off by putting a cup of boiling water in there. There were 3 squares. That's about a cup. Let's see how that goes. If we need more water, we'll put more water in it. Ziplock that shut. Give it a good shake. Everything gets some water on it. And leave that sit for 2 minutes. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Okay, that's been 2 minutes. Let's open it up. See what the consistency's like. And that's looking good, so we're not going to add no more water. Give it a good stir. And we'll seal it back up. wait 2 more minutes. And there we go. That's been a total of 4 minutes. We just did our last 2 minutes. Open her up. Give it one more stir for old time's sake. Now, it's a good time to talk about these bags, because I like to remind everybody that this is what they call a single meal pouch. That is to say, once you rehydrate that, you can eat it right from the pouch, which I really like that idea. And I buy these from topmylar.com. And topmylar.com has been very generous with my viewers. There you go. To my viewers. That's the proper English. Topmylar.com has been very generous to my viewers, and if you go to their website and you order $50 or more and use promotion code BIBS, B-I-B-S, as in John and Bibs, you will save $5. So that's save $5 on orders over $50, which is a really nice little discount that topmylar.com is offering for my viewers. So, that being said, I could eat this right from the pouch, but you know John and Bibs, he likes to show it to you, what it looks like, so here we go. Look at that. Well, I can tell you what, it smells good. And let me break my cracker that I did include in with it. We'll make a nice little thumb out of that. Let's dig in. Let's see how that tastes. Ooh, the smell of that is delicious. Oh man, that's just as good as when I made it in the crock pot. Some big chunks of tomatoes, the corn, the seasoning, big chunks of onions in there. Big chunks of hamburger in there. Perfect. What I like to do is break up some crackers in my stew. So that's what I'm going to do with this cracker here. Now these crackers I got from Amazon, I want to say a year or two ago. They're called Sailor Boy Pilot Bread. And when I bought them, they were like, I want to say $6 or $9 a box. Right now, when you can find them on Amazon, they're like $40 a box. They're not worth $40 a box. They're good because they're long-term storage. In fact, I guess Alaska uses them a lot. People in Alaska, it's like a staple up there. And they just put them on the shelf and they last forever. But you can't get them anymore. I did do some research on Amazon, and a lot of the freeze-dried companies that sell number 10 cans of freeze-dried, a lot of them are now offering the pilot bread. They call it pilot bread, and I haven't tried them, so I can't tell you about the quality of it, but they're still pretty expensive, I think. But being in a number 10 can, they'd last forever, I would think, so that's an option you might want to look at. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy my stew here. That was so good. A little bit of a kick to it, not a lot. Everything is reconstituted beautifully on this. So what I say we used 1 cup of water. We used 3 of those squares from the dividers. And by the way, I do have an affiliate link for those dividers that is in the description of this video. And if you use that, it really helps me out a lot. I get a small percentage. I mean, I ain't going to get rich off of it, but it sure helps a lot. And so we use 3 of those squares. So I would say each square is 1/3 of a cup. If you didn't want to use, if you wanted to package it differently than what I packaged it. So 1/3 of a cup of water boiling per square. That's good. And I used 3 squares, so 3 1/3 is 1 cup of boiling water. And this is absolutely gorgeous. All the beans in here. Yeah, they rehydrated. Beans sometimes can be a little bit slow, so those rehydrate. They're not. You can taste that it had been freeze dried, the bean, if I singled it out. But my gosh, when you got it mixed in with all this flavor, you don't notice. Well, that was good. I polished it off. I am super happy with that one. And that was so easy that you've got to try it. Don't know what else to tell you about that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.